Good morning. Welcome to Studio Nicole. I'm Nicole, and I am so glad that you're here. It is Tuesday morning, super early. I went back on campus yesterday for the fall semester. This is my, um, gosh, this, I don't even know how many years I've been teaching full time. I've definitely been teaching. Well, I've been teaching since fall of 2017. I was adjuncting before that. So I guess it depends on which date you're using. It doesn't matter. You guys don't care, do you? I just went back on campus. I was off all summer, having a blast, making all these YouTube videos, and now I am back to work. And I'm struggling to find a routine for creativity because I do tend to have the most energy like early in the day. Um, and now I'll be at work during that period of time. By the time I get home in the evening, I really am kind of spent for the day and I don't know. I'm gonna have to work on it. So anyway, today I'm up. I have just a few minutes. I thought I would hop in to the studio and do something creative, even if it was just for 5 or 10 minutes. That's why I started the 5 mixed media minutes series. Um, so I think I'm going to set my timer for, I'll turn the timer off. I'm going to set it for 5 minutes. I know I'm not going to make 5 minutes. This is not a challenge where I try to beat the clock. That is never successful for me. I can't ever do that. But it does help me stay mindful that I don't have a lot of time. Because what will happen is I will jump into this project, and 2 hours later, I'll look up and realize that I am very late for work. So the timer just helps remind me that I only have a tiny little bit of time to work. I am going to do something today I've never really seen anyone do. My husband had brought a whole bunch of these in. Um, he, I don't know, I guess he was just like every time he took one down in his car, he tucked it in the glove box and just put a new one up. And so when he got rid of his car a couple of months ago, he brought me a whole handful of them. And I thought, how cute would these be as like a little journal, maybe? I don't know. Maybe they won't work. They're very thick. Um, but you know, we're just gonna see. So I thought I would take one and just see what happened if I tried to collage it. I don't know really what will happen. It's an interesting kind of texture surface, but I like the tree shape and I just think it might be neat. I'll probably leave one side alone so that we, maintain the brand and the logo and whatnot, but then the other side I will cover. So I don't know if I'm gonna like anything that I come up with or not, but I'm just gonna see where it goes and see what I end up with. Maybe I should put 10 minutes on here since 10 minutes is probably more realistic. And then, yeah, that probably will work. Um, and then we'll see how it turns out. All right. So just I'm grabbing my palette book because um this is green. I kind of like that. It's like a half of a page. I thought this would just be it's just right here on my desk and there's a lot of just like backgroundy type stuff. So I thought I would start with this. I am kind of looking for something green just to I want to see what it looks like if we enhance this like tree shape with so I don't know. Maybe I'll just go back to this one that I had. Well, there's this one. Let's just get this. I think this is the one that I had earlier, but there are days when I feel like I want to be in the studio and I want to be creative, but I just don't have any ideas. I don't have any energy. And sometimes I will just open up a bunch of my journals and sit there and gesso pages. So they'll be ready for the next time. And I'm not actually doing anything at all creative. but the act of just painting gesso on the page helps me to like calm down and de-stress and relax and reflect. Um, so, even if I don't end up with anything usable today, which is unlikely, honestly, I could probably use just about anything in some way or another. But I just want to remind myself that it's not about the result. It's not about what I end up with. It's really about how I'm feeling while I'm doing it. And doing this helps me to feel calmer. And it's a nice way to start my day. Um, so I just want to do that. I just want to kind of honor that. Now, I don't know if I probably won't overlap this around the edge. Should I? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to just cut it out roughly for now, and then we'll see how successful it is if I try to like round out the edges. Um, I said this in my first 5 minutes. I was like, no more fussy cutting. And I guess I could peel it. I could just like tear it around the edges. Ha, look at that. That was a little faster. All right. So I don't, it looks a little bit like a Christmas tree, doesn't it? With the round balls on it. It's not exactly what I was going for. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go in with my matte medium. I'm just using matte gel medium. This is the Master's Touch. I think it's like Hobby Lobby brand. I'm just going to dab this in. My cat is over there murdering the blinds. Like she wants to look out the window, but does not have the dexterity to open the blinds. So she's just sticking her head through them. Oh, cats, cats. All right, how am I doing on time? Oh, I didn't start it. Fantastic. That's perfect. Okay, so what's happening a little bit here is that the actual, I don't know if you can see this, but like as I'm trying to bend the paper over the edge, I'm kind of bending the edge itself and it's losing some definition. So I have to be careful about that or I'm going to lose the tree shape. Okay. So it's not terrible. This one piece is not great. It's very messy and I don't mind starting the day off with a little matte gel medium on my hands. Okay with that. I didn't give myself really a lot of room here down at the bottom. I should have overlapped more, but it is what it is, right? Now we'll work with it. Oh, so. This is the part that I find sometimes challenging because I feel when I am video recording what I'm doing that I have to obviously also be like chatty. And sometimes, especially if I make it a habit of doing this at 6:50 in the morning, I am not very chatty this early. Um, I'm not really a morning person or a night person. I'm kind of an afternoon person. Um, like mid morning, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. I'm at my peak, or between 10 and like 3, maybe in the afternoon. That's my most productive and creative and sociable time. All right, I am wondering what I want to do on top of this. I think that I want to add like a background stamp or stencil and maybe emboss it. I've been embossing the numbers and letters in my weekly journal and I really am liking how that looks. So I'm trying to think. I just reached up into my stamp bin and I grabbed a handful. So got these, which I don't think will work. This is pretty, but I think I'm gonna go with these like tickety things. Some of that ink from that one stamp set really stuck on there. My embossing stuff is already on my desk from the other project that I was talking about, so that will also save me a little bit of time. I'm gonna just layer these like right next to each other on this stamp block. Um, just kind of cramming them all up against each other. They're going off the edge a little bit over here, but that's okay. I should have picked smaller ones. Let's try this one. All right, so distress, embossing ink. I feel like I need maybe, I don't know, maybe I need a new one of these. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it's got enough, you know, embossing ink in it. I don't know. We'll see. With the clear embossing ink, you never really know until you get in there. I'm making a mess of my desk here. Stuff everywhere. This is what happens when I try to be quick. Okay. Oh, look, it's sticking to the under paper. See what we get. Oh, I do like it. I like it so far. All right. So to the side. All right, I'm going to pause and dry this and I'll be right back. We can check on the time and see how long that takes. Okay, that took about a minute-ish, a little over. And I think it looks great. I think this looks really fantastic. Now, the one thing I don't love is that the top of the tree didn't get anything on it. So I'm gonna just kind of drag it. I know there's a little bit of embossing powder on this paper. I'm just kind of smushing the top of the tree into the embossing powder. I don't know if that's gonna help any. Maybe I should get this brush back out that has some of the matte medium on it. Just dragging it into that embossing powder. Okay. So it's just now, it doesn't look like the little top of the tree is like left out. At least it's got a little bit of embossing on it. I am not 100% sure what I want to do with this. I think I want to layer a couple of little things on it. I don't have, let's see, just grabbed it. I don't have anything picked out. So what are we thinking? We want to layer, we've got some little paper hearts. Maybe we could do like a contrasting color, something like this. All right. These are maybe too close to the same color. I like that one. Oh, there's this one. I kind of like this one. No, it doesn't stand out enough. All right, I like that one so far the best. So I've got those. Maybe I could put a little piece of um like photo negatives behind it. That might be a nice little layer. These pieces. How am I doing on time? Oh, 1 minute left of the extra time that I gave myself because maybe we're gonna call it 15 media minutes. Um, yeah, I don't know. Got these black elements that are like die cuts from like a sheet. I don't know if I have anything here that would. I do like the black on this, but what do I have that would? Oh, I like that. I need something though. I don't want to do it with the heart. If I use that as the focal image, then I think maybe if I just have like a couple of little layered pieces like that. I'm just grabbing random paper and I'm gonna try to layer it a little bit. Oh, it's my timer going. All right. That means it's time for me to quit and go eat breakfast. I heard the timer ding earlier while I was working, so I know it's ready. Glue. I don't like glue. I just want one little strip of something else. Not seeing anything I really like here though. Just looking for a bin of scraps. I'm looking for something that will. This is a piece of like jelly print. What about this? All right, layer that, and then that, and then this with this across it. Do we like that? I kind of do. All right. I don't think I like these big chunky things. I think I want that to be smaller. All right. See how quickly I can glue this down. I like that it kind of mimics the shape of the leaves. I don't want that like that. Tear that so it's a little. Um, I wanted the shape not to be so square at the bottom. That's what I was tearing. And then I just have this little strip of green in the middle. Do I like that? I don't love it. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't love it. Okay. This is what happens when I. Oh, how about this? This is like a gold. It kind of matches like the gold embossing. I'm talking funny because I have a paintbrush in my mouth. Right. Just gonna do a little tiny bit of that gold across the top. Oh, I like that better. It's more subtle, but I think it's gonna stand out nicely behind this. That's gonna be. I'm putting a lot of matte medium on there. Because these things, I really struggle to get these things to like stick the way they're supposed to. Okay, the only thing it needs left is a word. Words. So, because I want to be quick, I'm gonna grab one of these Tim Holtz. Um, and making a huge mess on my desk. That is a problem for afternoon Nicole to clean up later afterwards. I'm gonna grab. All right, I'm gonna grab one of these. I want something small that will fit. Um, I like live gently upon this earth, but that's not small. No, I'm just making Be authentic, be original. Let's go with be authentic because I'm going to post this video without any editing. So let's go with, do I like it like that? No, I definitely want it up here. Oh, now I want to move that so that this works better. Do I want it on top? No, here we go. We're going to cut it. All right, I'm just going to trim it into 2 pieces. Matte medium down. We're going to go with be authentic. I like that better. I can center it better. It doesn't feel like it takes up so much space. Oh, I should have trimmed the B. And now I have to trim the authentic. And now I have to stick it all back down again. Don't stick to my finger. Everything is sticking to my fingers because they are covered in matte medium. The consequences of your actions. Okay. All right. Here's where we ended up. The glue hasn't dried, so there's kind of a weird like sheen on top of this. But oh, and you know what I wanted to do? I really want the hole to show through, so I'm going to just go through it with my stylus thing. All right, and I just opened up that so that I can put it on like a book ring or something later, maybe. All right, so I'm going to call it, I think maybe some black thread or some cheesecloth or something would have given it some nice texture, but I didn't do that and I'm not going to do it now. I'm already at 21 minutes for this video. I definitely need to go eat some breakfast. I'm going to let everybody get back to their day. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.